April the 4th, another lovely sunny afternoon, so we're going to try and get some spuds in. We're going to put our early Casablancas in 2 rows in this bed. It's been lovely and sunny by day, not particularly warm, 12-13 degrees, but keen frosts at night. Minus 1.6 last night, minus 2.1 previous night, but we're going to go for getting them in this afternoon. Just got to get everything marked out, set up. There are our Casablanca potatoes that are going in, all nicely chittered. Whether they actually need that, I don't know, but not a lot else we can do with them, seeing as we bought them beginning of January.
Shall I start?
Yeah, go on. You start digging the trenches and hurting your back. Yeah, well, all right then, the holes. So we've got them roughly spaced out. Well, roughly. We've spaced them out so that we've used all our Casablanca potatoes, because it always seems a bit silly having 1 or 2 left because you've gone for smack on equal spacings as recommended. So we've spaced what we had out, and Sue's now going to get them planted. So soil preparation, we've put a bit of compost, dug a bit of compost in generally, spread some grow more, and I might do when Sue's coming up the other side because this is in shade, so I'll come back when Sue's planting up the other side. So this is our method of putting them in. I know it's not the correct method, but it works for us.
I think a lot of people are doing it like this now.
Well, yeah, it saves a lot of hard work.
They've seen the light. But we did try it out, didn't we, and found that we didn't get any more potatoes the other way. Just put it in as
I mean, lots of
deep as
people
I
grow
can.
them in buckets. I don't see how it's vastly different
No.
from growing your potato in a bucket.
Well, I do know some people will put weed control fabric down
And then just
cut
let them
holes
grow.
in
Yeah,
and just pop the potatoes underneath.
yeah.
Which I'm surprised the slugs don't get under.
Would for hours, wouldn't they?
Yeah. It's not bad, this soil, actually.
No.
Just make sure that I've got some sprouts pointing upwards.
So we'll come back when we've got to the next stage, yeah?
Yeah. I've planted the potatoes in holes made with the trowel, and now Martin's going to hoe them up just to give them a little bit more depth of soil to come through.
And they'll get another one, won't they, when they come up?
Yeah, they usually get hoed up, don't they, as the tops start to show.
Because usually the tops are up when there's a frost forecast.
We're just hoping we don't get any frosts, aren't we?
Well, we will, won't we? We always do.
It's no big deal if it happens, though, is it? Because
Just knocks them back, doesn't it?
they always seem to recover.
Do you remember this last year when it was dry?
Yeah.
It was like concrete.
I'm actually surprised it isn't wetter than it is.
Yeah.
It is quite wet lower down,
Yeah, it is.
but not muddy wet. I suppose the sun's drying them on top, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that'll be it until the tops come through, won't it?
Yep.
Shall we leave it there?
Yeah, can do.
Martin's hoed the 2 rows of potatoes up now. So we just need to take the strings off, and then we're going to go around to the other side of the plot and plant some onion sets, aren't we?
Yeah.
So we'll come back when we get over there. So we're around to the other side of the plot now and preparing the bed that we'll plant our summer onions in. Martin's spreading some groma, or should I say gold dust,
Yeah.
the price of it now, onto the bed. Sounds like somebody's car's alarm's going off. Stopped. So what, we having 5 rows of onions in here?
Don't know, we'll have to space it out, won't we?
That's what we've normally done, I think.
Is it?
Yeah.
Don't we have some shallots as well?
Oh yeah. So there's usually, I think, 3 rows of onions and 2 rows of shallots. It'll depend how many shallot sets we've got. I mean, we usually do a couple of beds, don't we?
Yeah, we've also got a lot coming from seed, remember, as well,
Yeah.
onions and shallots.
This is just our first bed of onions, isn't it?
Yeah.
So next job will be to pull some trenches out, draw some trenches out, well, drills I suppose more than trenches, aren't they?
Yeah.
And we're going to fill those up with some compost, but this year it's used compost that we've used for other things in the greenhouse.
So we have got our spacing sorted out for our shallots and onion, our first bed. We're going to have 5 rows. Shallots are already growing. Don't know what will happen to those.
Yeah, they're longer shallots.
Just move that thing, Sue.
What thing?
That what you've just taken out, I couldn't see.
They're longer shallots. We prefer the long ones, don't we?
Yeah.
But as you can see,
So we'll just have to see what happens, won't we?
yeah.
Onion sets look alright though, don't they?
Yeah, we've got those Hercules. These are Centurion.
One will be stir on.
One's stir on, which is that lot, and the other one's rumba.
Yeah. So we'll make a start now at getting those in.
Quite a lot of these two.
Yeah, well we just put biggest bulbs in. Because you never know quite how many decent sized ones you'll get.
No. Well,
Just to get it on, then we don't drag it too much. managed to get it covered over alright with some enviromesh, quite tidy, pinned down the edges. Hope we don't get any gales to shift it on a bit. So next plan now is we've got a little bit of broccoli to harvest. Quite a nice little bit on that plant.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's got quite a lot.
Yeah. Other bits a bit straggly.
I think that pushed into the environment, didn't it? And it's spoiled
I'll
it.
get secateurs if I can find some.
Some of those other bits look as though they could have some.
Yeah, that bit, I'll take the middle bit out of there.
Bit of a treat.
Certainly is. Didn't think we were going to get any off this.
No. You're just taking off that plant.
Yeah, I think we'll have enough then, won't we?
This one looks as though it could have some if it doesn't bump into the mesh. And then over there as well. Those ones over there.
Yeah.
Be nice and fresh anyway.
Well, eating it tonight, aren't we?
Yep.
Should be enough there, I think, don't you think?
Yeah. So it's home time, is it?
Yep. Busy afternoon.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for watching.
Bye.
For now.